This is a Hot Pie Media original.
All right, here you go. I read you this from Business Insider. The Russia war in Ukraine. I think I'd rather say invasion of Ukraine, but whatever. The Russian war in Ukraine has driven prices for oil higher in recent days as the U.S. and other Western countries impose sanctions, although so far only Canada has banned its crude oil exports, which is a whole nother discussion, legitimate debate about the United States, energy independence, whether or not to cut off the Russian oil, but let's don't go there. Right now we are playing match game, and you're trying to decide what product is most affected by rising oil prices, and you probably want to say condoms. I know you want to say malt liquor. You probably want to say movies. I don't know about cocaine. Threw that out there. Or cigarettes. The answer is cigarettes. This is why I love convenience stores. Cigarette sales down. Is it because we're healthier? I bet not. Is it because we're more conscious? I bet not. It's because that amazing and detailed Nobel Prize concept of gas sucks you in to get beef jerky and cigs. I know. I've studied convenience stores because I like them a lot. And when they ask me to leave, you know what I do? I just stand out front. And I watch some more. And I take little notes and I want to see. And I try to ask people, what did you pay for that? And they say, F off, loser. And I love it. And if someone ever answered my questions, I would really love to study these margins on these products. And we've learned over time, they don't make money in the gas. They don't. Not even when the price is skyrocketing. The gas pump is your path to cigs, condoms, beef jerky, and malt liquor. Greatly affected cigs, which is the most bizarre, fascinating. Just one day, say, look, when is your break? And talk to a convenience store employee and say, I'd like to hang out with you for like half an hour. Talk to you about the economics. Can we walk around the store? Show me the pricing structure of some of these things. I don't know. I probably should work there. Go to Chevron or something. All right. So you are saving. The impact is on cigarettes. Barclays, giant bank, worldwide bank, says for fiscal 2022, they're predicting that U.S. cigarette volume will fall by 5% because of gas prices. Now, I don't know if you're going to eat the weenies on the rolling thing. I don't know. Apparently not. Cigarette prices climbing 7%. It doesn't make sense. Again, this is why I need to go to a convenience store today and stare in the window. But cigarette price volume fall 5%, price is climbing 7%. So if you take the y-axis out here, which is what they do at the convenience store, you can just say, hey, would you show me your charts? And they'll show them to you. And then they'll call the police on you. And then you'll see gas price up, cigarette purchasing down. John McClellan is the co-founder and creator of ATX Hot Sauce, now in all 50 states and several retail outlets as well. So what we're going to do today is we're going to let this social media rock star chef walk us through 4 different sauces, and then I'll taste and we'll tell everyone why they should buy. You can give the science behind these, and then I'll make the simple recommendation. Go to atxhotsauce.com. All right,
I don't think anybody's heard the website.
Yeah, I know.
By you, Jeff,
I've never heard that.
It is atxhotsauce.com.
I'll say
I got that one right.
345 times, atxhotsauce.com. So let's do it.
I brought 4 flavors here, and we're going to test your palate today. Okay. And I only brought 4 because I didn't think you could handle 5 or 6.
Yes,
probably a smart move. Yeah. And so the first one we're going to try here, it's called Beet Heat. And just like the name implies, it has beets in it. It's made with red Fresno peppers. Red Fresnos are red peppers that are they're hotter than a jalapeno and a little bit less than a serrano. So not super hot here, just a lot of really good flavor. So we're going to start with this one, and then we're going to move up the chain.
Okay. I've had the Beet Heat, but okay.
Yeah, we're going to try it though.
It goes well with a cab. All right, Jeff's savoring beet.
I'll even
heat.
do it with you, so that should be all right. Now remember, it is hot sauce.
Yeah. Oh, it is. It's hot sauce. Trust me, man.
Wait,
It's hot
is
sauce.
that one hot to you?
No. A little.
Yeah. The great thing with the fermentation process is you get a bunch of the flavor right up front.
Yeah.
And then the heat comes, but then it dissipates pretty quickly, especially with the red Fresnos. You know, this is not a very spicy one, but it is a very tasty one. Goes on great on sandwiches.
Beet heat.
Beet heat. B-E-E-T. Heat.
All right. Go to atxhotsauce.com.
That's right.
There's an easy takeaway that I think is fair, and it is, hey, if you really mean it, and the only thing the Russians have is exporting this oil, cut them off entirely. Okay? You, the consumer, will pay a higher price. It's not the only reason why your prices are high. Just to be clear, economics is never this fundamental answer that you want. This is beyond supply and demand. This is supply and demand. Supply was too high, and and it's hurting my margins. That's what was happening before. And that was Wall Street driven. These publicly traded companies were being lectured by Wall Street. You got the supply is so plentiful. You've driven the margins down, and we don't like it. Fix that part. And they have. They want to answer to shareholders. That's what they do. Then all of a sudden, you've got the issue of cutting off Russian oil to a degree. And then do have an issue, and that is a lot of reporters, as it happened yesterday. You can go back and listen to reporters screaming at Joe Biden and Joe Biden's handlers he's walking away from the media members screaming, why don't you cut off the Russian oil? It is a bad look. And if it's just 10%, anyone can make the argument that why not go ahead and do it. I just think it's fair to try. I know we don't like to do this. I know we have no depth. I know we have very little intellect and no patience for looking up stuff. But if you do read into the story a little bit deeper than it's not just about Russian oil. We've done some of this. Our own companies have done some of this higher margin issue with or without the issue. There's that. Then you get to what I think are not that why don't we cut off the 10% that we're getting, legitimate issue. Legitimate. And they don't have a really good answer for you, except they don't want the prices to go even higher because it's a bad look. Okay? I think that's the takeaway. The second part of this is what the Ukrainian president, who is nothing short of a rock star. I mean, there's nowhere, wherever he went, he would win the majority votes. He is admirable, stoic, compelling. Everything about him is fascinating to watch. He really is calling out the rest of the world, and I don't know that we can blame him. And he's calling us out, and I don't know we can blame him for that. It is all complicated. What to do, how much to defend the Ukrainians while avoiding World War III, while trying to avoid economic pain, which turns into political pain. All of those are complicated issues. But let's cut the guy some slack. He's talking to us from a bunker, running for his life because every day someone's trying to kill him and his entire country is being bulldozed. He has some of the most compelling arguments, and one of them is, hey, Joe Biden, why did you wait until after they invaded to start this stuff?
Thanks for listening. You can find more episodes and all of our other Hot Pie Media originals baked fresh daily at our home online at hotpiemedia.com, the Hot Pie Media YouTube channel, or wherever you listen to podcasts.